Grand Rising, beautiful people that tune in and tune up on Welcome at Smile. Look at this beautiful day we are having. I don't know where you're located geographically, but I do hope you go out and enjoy Mother Nature and some of this beauty. I'm taking advantage that I live in the desert and I hang my laundry on my balcony. You can keep me company as I do so, and I will catch you up on what's going on in my life that brings the conversations and the topics that I share on Welcome at Smile. Bear with me one moment while I go get the laundry. Okay, my beautiful people, I put a towel on the floor because it's more than one item, and I washed them myself by hand, and I don't want to work twice. So, the reason for this upload, aside from, I fucking love you, welcome. It's a beautiful life. Aside from that, I was having a conversation with an older man at the bus stop, and he was a biochemist and a lot of other very well-professioned, right. And he says to me, Angela, you should be speaking at colleges and universities. People need to hear this. You know what I said to him? We talked about the government and a lot of other things. I said, well, I could, I should, but because I don't have a college degree and I'm not institutionally studious, those institutions don't invite people like me because they have no awareness of people like me. So, how do I get into that? And through conversating, it sparked something in me. I don't know if you guys have seen the episode in Atlanta where I did a brief motivational for Mother's Day. And on a couple of my videos, I've actually made it professional to where it comes off as just that. Me sitting down, giving a speech or dictation or a monologue of the information that I do know. So, that being stated, I am going to look up, research what is necessary so that I can bring my information to young studious minds. And that's why conversation is important. The perfect stranger may give you insight and information or an idea to something that you are capable of and that you are willing to do. You just may have never deemed the avenue, an option. Right. Someone else with a bright mind and a bright perspective gave me a suggestion that creates an avenue for further progress, for further communication, for further growth, not just of myself, but of others. And the whole point of Welcome at Smile is growth, solidarity, positivity, right? Expansion of the mind, spirit, right? So I'm glad that I had that conversation, and it was at a bus stop. In the most, right. So when I tell people, perfectly imperfect strangers, you never know what a person brings to the table. And this man was old enough to be my grandfather. It is important to talk to all walks of life. I don't encourage you to be as I'm real ballsy. I speak to all walks of life, but I also know who I am. If you're an introvert, if you're shy, if you are traumatized, do what you can as you can. However, I promote opening up, not to expose your vulnerabilities, but communication is vital. You don't know who you're sitting next to. And then my conversation with that very intellectual man was bothering a low vibrational man. And he said, I can't stand you and da 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 da. You know what I said? Excuse me, that was not the point of this conversation. And I excused myself and I told that very intellectual man, it was nice meeting you, and I walked the fuck on. Right, because I know how to preserve all of this too. And because that man was a perfect stranger, I had no reason to sit there and tolerate or expose myself or even initiate any kind of argument, right, or physical violence. I got the fuck on. But I enjoyed an intellectual conversation that further gave me insight and now has created an idea in me that I am going to further research and see how I can make it all of my own. That's one. And two, I had someone else ask me, a female, say, Angela, I would like it if on your show you spoke of faith. Bear with me. And I says to her, sure, I would love to. Now, because it's something that she wants me to talk on, I will absolutely do so. For one, because I respect the girl, I like her a lot, and she is a subscriber. And when my subscribers ask me to discuss a topic, that leads me to believe that there's some form of question, curiosity, insight that they may desire. And I, being totally willing to share, am now going to go sit down, write down, and bring insight, information on faith. So the next upload is going to be based on what is faith, what does it look like, what does it feel like to me, because she asked me. I can't make it about nobody else. And then I was watching Mami Wata, and she confirmed in her tarot reading something about whoever she was talking about being so faithful and faith-driven. And I'm telling you, sometimes she be hitting the hammer on the head. She be talking about me. It's a collective reading, so, you know, it's talking about multiple people, thousands of tourists, hundreds of thousands of tourists in this world. But when the shoe fits, I wear it, baby. And you don't know anything about anything, I love me some shoes. So when I relate to the message and I receive the light bulb, not only am I receiving confirmation, yes, I'm totally and extremely living in my faith. I will share what I know. So, Sarah, thank you for the request. I'm absolutely going to address your question as soon as I get my responsibilities out of the way for today. And I look forward to seeing you guys later on.